Hello Pisces, welcome back to our channel. I'm here today to do your February 2020 reading. I do again apologize about the unfortunate missing in action. It seems to be with school, with work. It ended up being too much for me, so I decided to give up school, because of course I can't give up work. And I'm not giving up tarot, and it just seemed to be proved to be too much in the long run. Even though I was getting good grades, my mind was overwhelmed. I didn't get to do the yearly readings like I wanted to for Pisces and all the other signs. So I decided to give up school, unfortunately. So it is what it is. The occult is my love, my destiny. So I'm here to fulfill that. So let's get started. So Pisces, let's see what's going on for February 2020. Now, of course, it's Valentine's Day this month, and you guys are romantics. Also, your birthday is this month as well. So happy birthday to our February Pisces. But I feel an overwhelming surge of love. I see hearts, I see red, I see love. I don't see anything bad. I feel love. And that could be because of Valentine's Day. It could be February. I don't have any love going on right now. I love people in general. And I love some, certain individuals. But as far as love in my life, so it's not coming from me. It's got to be coming from Pisces in general. So let's get started with Pisces February 2020 monthly reading. Of course. All right. So we have the World card. You could have some completions, or we could be dealing with a fixed sign: Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. But the World card is cycles completing, new cycles beginning. Let's see what's going on. We have the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. You could be completing a cycle, and this could be you showing up as the Emperor, but let's see what's going on, Pisces. Okay, so we have the Page of Wands. New passion, new offer of passion. This could be an Aries or a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, coming to offer you some sort of passion. Or you could have a new passion budding in your life. But let's just see if this is you showing up as the Emperor or someone else showing up in your reading, Pisces, for February 2020. Some of you could have a fire sign child. Seven of Pentacles. So some of you, or most of you, of course, definitely are waiting for return on investments. It is tax time, tax season. But I think this is more so, Pisces, you're working hard at your money. It looks like you're extremely focused on your money being returned to you, or your money, a return in investments. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also this could be you giving off an air of just being very decisive, not dealing with the BS, cutting off the BS, or cutting off anything that doesn't serve you. You could be cutting off anything outside of money as well. Like if it's not to deal with money, your focus is money, and if it's not anything to do with money, you're guarding it. Like you're guarding your money. Like the Queen of Swords is like, has the sword facing forward this way. So I feel like this is guarding the money, guarding investments. So anything outside of money, you're probably just cut off to it. You cut everything off outside of money. So that could be your extreme focus. But let's continue forward and make sure this is what we're getting for Pisces. Pisces. Okay, we have the Devil card. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Or Capricorn could be coming. So you could be completing a cycle with a obsessive energy. Hopefully we're completing a cycle with an obsessive, something obsessive. Some of you could be completing some type of cycle that had a vice attached to it. Nine of Wands. So you could be becoming obsessed with being guarded. And the reason why I say that is because once you complete a cycle, you learned a lesson with something. Pisces tend to become the martyr sometimes, not to be funny. Again, I am a Pisces. But if you've learned something in this cycle and you've completed it, you could become obsessed with guarding yourself. You could be quite defensive, like overly defensive. This could be an Aries, yeah. Look at how the Four of Pentacles is guarding, holding on to. So you could be a little, this last cycle could have had you, or this past year, could have had you either hurt or something could have got you to the point where, no, I'm not dealing with this. And the idea is not to go overboard with being guarded or defending yourself or protecting yourself, but to learn the valuable lessons and take them with you, not the actual hurt, not the actual emotion. But it looks like, yeah, as I stated, it looks like you could be very guarded. Something could have happened where it's like, you know what? Nope, I'm focusing on my money. Like, this lesson has you, I'm not playing about it. You know what I mean? So here we have the 10 of Cups. Okay. So you could have a happy home situation coming up for you. It doesn't necessarily indicate a relationship yet, but you could find completion, or you could have found completion in working hard, being yourself, becoming the emperor of your own home. And you're holding on to that. You become quite defensive or obsessed with guarding and defending what you have found and learned of value, which is yourself. So this could definitely be where some of you have found love and happiness within yourself. All right. And we have the Ace of Swords. So this is the big thing, Pisces, where you know the truth. I feel like this is a foundation or how can I say? You found the inner love within yourself. And look at this. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Your money is amazing. Your money is great. That's not something you have to worry about. But I think this was the important lesson in this cycle, this past year. This was the lesson that you needed to learn in order to move forward to your next step. Okay, Pisces? You have the 10 of Cups surrounded by you holding on to your investments and your value, you having the sword of truth, you cutting off anything other than your money. This is probably the newfound passion that you've found. You've learned that the truth is you need to love yourself. You found your happiness within yourself, within being strong, having your own money. The idea, I believe, though, is not to become obsessed with becoming defensive and guarded. I feel like most of you have become the emperor of your home. You've become the emperor of your castle. So it's like now that you've learned this lesson, you've probably found a sort of a surety, a sense within that, okay, I finally got it. I've gotten this cycle over with. I've learned that I can't do this. But some of you really could be getting overly defensive, overly guarded. And the idea is not to let the cycle or the lesson leave a mark on you, but to change and give you value and make you better. It's not the lesson. You take the lesson with you. You don't become the lesson. Pisces tend to become the martyr. And it's like, only reason why I can say this because I'm a third generation Pisces. My grandmother was a Pisces. My mom is a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. And I have a brother that's a Pisces. We tend to become the martyr. But then a lot of times we learn a very valuable lesson. And unfortunately, I feel like Pisces go through very painful lessons because we're the most vulnerable, but also we are the most resilient. So we actually can take these lessons, learn them, take a lot of beatings, which, you know, most people don't want to, but if you want to become ironclad and strong, this is the lessons that a lot of Pisces people need to make. Some of you could be having a Aries come into your life very soon. Some of you may become quite defensive over your father or a fire sign child. You could be very guarded over a fire sign child or your father as well. This is an indication to me of three things: father, child, being guarded. Those are two separate people. But then also a new fire sign, Aries, coming in to offer you a new passion, a new beginning. You could be becoming passionate about an Aries that comes into your life. Something you don't see with the Page of Wands facing this way and the Emperor sitting here. I feel like neither one of you see this coming. This is a clear indication of that to me. And they come when you least expect it, when you're guarded, when you're, you know, you are defensive. And it might take some work for this person, but who isn't up for that? Who else but anyone but an Aries is up for something like that? This could also be a Leo as well, but also a strong indication of an Aquarius as well too. Needless to say, also it could be a Capricorn as well, but I strongly see an Aries or an Aquarius for some odd reason for some of you. I know the Aquarius card is not here. I get a strong indication of an Aquarius coming into your life or becoming a big part of your life this month. Or for any sign, if that matter. But they might have strong Aquarius tendencies. You might be on the Aquarius cusp. Well, for February, you know, Pisces, you are on the cusp of Pisces and Aquarius. But I think the strong lesson here, your sword going forward into this new cycle, new year, new decade, the lesson here for you is to not take the pain, but the lesson with you. Don't become so overly guarded. The lesson was not to become so overly defensive and guarded where you're blocking something, blocking the good, but make sure that you're blocking the bad. Take the lesson, not the pain, not the hurt. That's not the point of the lesson. That wasn't the point. The point was to get you to understand Pisces. Pisces tend to give people chances over and over again to keep continuing to hurt them. Okay? Some of you could be really defensive and guarded against a Capricorn, but I feel like they are meant to, for some of you are, because with her, with this stick facing this, some of you are guarded against a Capricorn or Aries. Some of you could also be completing a cycle with an Aries or Capricorn. They may be the marker or indication towards some type of lesson you needed to learn. But you ain't to be played with. You see how she got this and she looking at this. I feel like, oh goodness, whoever this is, for some of you, if there's a Capricorn in your life, you are not playing with them. I don't know what's going on with this, but you prevail over whatever this is. You prevail. You win this. And excuse my French, you gonna whoop their behind. Like, it's clear. It's evident. You are ready for war. You want to tear them up. You could feel this way about a vice. Some type of toxic energy. You're ready for battle. You're ready for fight. But you win. You reign supreme over whatever the situation is. The cycle, the Capricorn, the Aries. If there is a battle that you're dealing with those two signs, okay? But ultimately, this is a good thing because your overall energy is the Ace of Pentacles. You get an offer of more money, new money. You have a lot of money going on. And under the Ace, look what's under here. You have a relationship coming. When you have a king and a queen, that's a relationship, definitely. It's right under the bottom card. But when it's of the same element, that's a strong indication. These all three are of Pentacles. So you have some of you a marriage. Some of you, whatever this next relationship for you, you're going to end up marrying this person, this next relationship you have coming for you. There's a marriage coming for some of you. Some of you are going to get married to someone a lot like you. They're a money person. They're about their coin. They're going to offer you, they're going to offer you a relationship, but you're going to end up marrying that person, okay? So Pisces, thank you so much for watching. I do apologize again about the brief absence. I decided that, I love school. I love learning. I'm great at it. I only got as low a grade as I did because I just didn't try. And I love learning, but tarot, mysticism, the occult is a lot more valuable to me because I want to do what I love. And I want to love what I do. So school just has to take a back. I don't think it's ready. It has to take a back burner, but I can't stop doing tarot. I love tarot. And just wasn't room for all of it. Yeah. Mom, school, work, tarot. It's a lot. So something had to go, unfortunately, with school. But anyway, you guys take care. Thank you so much for watching. And I will be coming up with soon, possibly, readings. And we'll see what happens next with that. Personal readings. I'm going to decide whether or not I do this. I'm not sure. I think that's a very important thing. I mean, of course, this is for entertainment purposes only, as a disclaimer. But I'm seriously thinking about starting personal readings. It took me some time, but I think I'm going to do it. But of course, I have to get everything set up. So you guys look forward to that. Possibly by my birthday, March, I probably will be bringing it up. All right. But thank you so much for watching, guys. And thank you so much for taking the time to stop by the channel. I hope this message did resonate with you and it was able to give you some type of valuable insight into your coming month. All right. And I'll see you guys in March or for the mid-monthlies. Bye, Pisces.